bunny. I worked really hard on this one. Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Okami. In the last episode, we went off to Mr. Origini Sensei's... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to spawn the sun literally right on your house. Anyway, we learned a bunch of techniques, including double jump from Origini Sensei, which has been actually amazing. I am in love with having this technique again. It is great. I feel free. Check it out. We can soar into the sky, except not really because we have to fall eventually, but it's close enough. And we also reunited Mr. Animal Lover with his precious baby rabbit. Goodness gracious, that's so wholesome. Anyway, in this episode, we're going to be exploring essentially the rest of Ryoshima Coast. So, we're gonna fight you first. Heck yeah, money! And after that, we're gonna jump off of this pier on the other side, and lo and behold, there's actually something on the other end that we can dig up and find. So we have a clover here, and we have a clam here that has another pearl in it. That's very, apt. We can do this. Haha, look at me going fast. Oh, I overshot it. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna lift ourselves up here. And we have another enemy, which means more money. Alright, got that, and we have another chest, and more kitties! More kitties! Hello, hello, precious babies! Oh, they're all calicos. They're all calicos. I love calicos. Calicos are so sweet. Okay, what's weird to me is that you can't feed the cats meat. That is not how that should be. You should be able to feed these cats meat. I don't know why it doesn't count, but they specifically want fish. It's not as though cats only eat fish. In fact, my cat didn't like fish. Patches actually hated fish. She would basically only eat the beef and chicken cat foods, and she would snub anything that even remotely smelled fishy. I don't know if she was out of the ordinary, but I don't think I've ever met a cat that actively likes fish. It's always been chicken, which is weird that they have that stereotype of like, oh yes, cats and fish, you know. Anyway, we have a whole bunch of praise though, so, ooh, you know, we could have actually gotten this a long time ago. Oh. Our ink pots are full? Really? I mean, yes, please, and thank you, but wow, I wasn't expecting that. I guess now I can start working on my health. That's kind of a funny sentiment that I have been so not focusing on the health aspect that I'm just kind of like, oh yeah, health is there too that I can upgrade. Alright, well we can open this up for a vengeance slip. Come over here, slash these open for some herbs. Can I get more herbs from these trees? No? Just food that turns into money? Thank you very much. And from this chest, we get a steel fist sake. No admittance without permission. I don't listen to no permission. Left to northern Ryoshima Coast and straight to Sei-an City. Well, obviously Sei-an City is where we actually want to go, but if we turn left here and try to go to North Ryoshima Coast, we have some horses for one. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, horsies! Eat up, my babies! Aww. Yay, they're pretty. I like them. Anyway, the path to North Ryoshima Coast is actually blocked off. What is it, pup? You want to cross the border? You have to speak to my colleague if you do. Hey, pup, do you know about the moon turret, by the way? You know, the structure at the foot of Ankoku Temple. Yes, we have been there. I heard the view of the moon from there was amazing. Mind you, it's far too high for me to get up there. It's a little Oh, it's a little ambition. I thought he meant to say a little ambitious, but no. It's a little ambition of mine to go moon viewing there one day. I'd have to master jumping at the dojo first, though. You look a bit heavy on your feet. Guess it's out for you too. Excuse me? No, sir. Don't you dare compare me to you. I wish he actually acknowledged that you're like jumping really high in front of him, but he doesn't. This is the border between North and South Ryoshima Coast. Many of our most treasured scenic spots lie beyond here. Unfortunately, they're all crawling with monsters at the moment. The border is here to stop them from forming a gang. Of course, travelers used to stop by all the time in the old days. Your owner's waiting for you on the other side, I suppose, but Queen Himiko's orders were clear. Nothing is to pass. Of course, travelers used to stop by all the time in the old days. Well, we're not getting past there. It's unfortunate, but it's blocked off. Queen Himiko's orders. And come on in here, and we have a lightning ear. Which, I mean, sure. Why the heck not? Aha! Oh, ooh, ooh. Yes, get them both at the same time. Nice. Oh, they're dead. Thank you very much. Give me that delicious, delicious money. And for clearing that devil gate, we get a mermaid spring. So now we can warp to this location whenever we feel like it. Hooray! So that's gonna come in handy later. From there, I believe that is all that we can do here. We've gotten pretty much everything except for everything that lies beyond this area. One of which is this clover that's buried, mind you, in concrete. But thankfully, we have upgraded ourselves. Please. Thank you. And now, if we jump, right here we have more cows that we can feed too. Yay! And right here at this edge, we have a chest that gives us another crystal. We are swimming in these things, and I have one thing. That floating thing right there, that floating platform, really looks like we should be able to just jump to it. That looks exceedingly small. The perspective on it just puts it right there next to the rock, and it just looks so tiny. It's like I should be able to reach it if I just like double jumped over there. I bet you if this invisible wall weren't here, we could actually go and jump right onto that roof over there. I bet we could reach it. But I'm not about to find out, so backing off for now. There is one last thing that I want to check out in this area, and it's gonna take a little bit to get back there. We want to go back to the area where we first fed cows by the guardian sapling. So I'll see you guys there in just a minute. Lucky for you, I have editing! And here we are! What was a few minutes to me was only like 2 seconds for you. How fortunate. Anyway, now that we have our digging prowess upgraded, we can blast through this layer of whatever it is and uncover a new area. And by area, I mean boss fight. Welcome to the Bandit Spider. It's really just the Spider Queen again. Just maybe slightly upgraded. Very, very slightly. It spews other things, and it actually has a chance to kind of sort of attack you, I suppose. But it's basically the exact same thing. Do that, open it up, and then... But now we have Inferno. So, oh dear. That is a good chunk of damage that I just did to it. Oh dear. Where's the last one? There it is. Never mind, it's just as much of a joke as it was before. It's not hard. You have Inferno now. You can basically fry it into oblivion. And it's dead. If I didn't get double cherry blossoms on that, I would have called shenanigans. For our troubles, we get a treasure chest that gives us a sun fragment. Yay! And oh, that actually gave us another thing. Awesome! Hooray! Solar container. Go back up, and we have succeeded. That's just a real sad mini boss. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That's a really pathetic mini boss. Spider Queen was already super pathetic, but what can you do? You know, what can you do? Well, we have enough praise to upgrade our health another time. We now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hearts. And with that 8 hearts, do you guys want to see an actually intense challenge as the moon rises for dramatic effect? Yeah, we're gonna head into this hole again. This is something new. What once was the bandit spider is now a devil gate, and this is where things get mighty interesting. I do think that I'm going to swap out my equipment instead of this. We're going to actually I can just do all 3. What am I saying? We're gonna put our wood mat on for reasons you'll see in just a minute, but we'll go through the devil gate and check this out. It's basically a battle royale question mark, but everything has a lot more health. Everything has a ton more health, and there's a lot of them. I would not worry too much about demon fangs here. This is kind of like almost like a boss rush, except, you know, normal enemies. Maybe I should not be screwing around, actually. So continue doing this. Be willy-nilly with your ink power-ups, because you might regret it if you're not. Here we go. No, don't spew your flute at me. Thank you very much. So yeah, these regular imps are taking multiple hits from my sword, which is super powered up. Clearly they are not quite the same thing as the imps that we left behind. Almost the same thing, same way of defeating them, but much harder and much stronger. They pack a mean punch, so don't get hit. This is a new type of challenge. It's basically just called a devil gate, same as anything else, but you'll see. Oh, you're not dead yet. I thought you were dead. Please die. Please die. I said die. Thank you. And that was the last one. We get a good amount of money, which is good. Which is what I needed. After we defeat that, another one pops up in its place, but it's level 2. So basically you're gonna go down the line and fight time after time after time again. So yeah, this is an actual challenge, and it takes quite a while to finish. I don't know how I feel about like doing this right now specifically, but it is what it is, and we're here now. Woo, we're gonna... Okay, we took him out. There we go. I thought we took him out. Did we? Oh, we did not. Makes it a little bit better that we can actually, you know, double jump. So now we're only on 2 right now. There are 10 of these. Yeah, this takes quite a while to actually complete, which I wasn't really sure how I wanted to handle this, to be honest. I was just like, maybe I should just like do it Maybe I should save it for later when we don't have much else to do, but since it's available now, I wanted to at least do this one to show what it is, you know? So, we're here, just doing our thing. We're gonna end up having to speed this up because this is gonna take us a while to beat. Are you? Oh yes, you are stunned. Yeah, you're gonna do your thing. You can die. Whoop! Yeah, he's stunned, and now... Can you just die, please? Oh my goodness, you have a lot of health! There, last one. All of that time, and we're only done with 2. We have 10 of these. We have 10 gates to do. We have done 2, and now is only the 3rd one. So how about that? Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. I'm not super thrilled that this is here and that you have to do this. I mean, you don't have to, quote unquote. But if you want to get everything, you do have to. So we're just gonna continue to go about doing this, and I'll just speed this up because as much fun as this is to, you know, have you guys wait through this with me, I don't think that's like a very wise idea with it taking so dang long to beat even one stupid enemy in this stupid thing. So I will let you guys know if anything particularly exciting happens, but so far it does not look like that's going to happen. Something to note, actually, while we're in here, if you want to know a good time to actually use Steel Fist Sake, it would be right now. This is the first time we're actually using one of these, and oh boy, it do indeed make a difference. So, use it. Don't forget that it exists, because it will save your butt. Maybe not completely save your butt, but but it will definitely make some semblance of a difference. Our first use of a holy bone. How about that? Goodness gracious, this is actually miserable. That took a long time. That's the hardest stray bead that we've had to get thus far. And that's not the most difficult one of them. Yeah, this trope is coming back, as I'm sure many of you are already aware. But, man, I have to think about how I actually want to handle those, because, honestly, I am not sure. We'll figure it out as we go along, but oh man, that sure did take a good hefty chunk of time, resources, and energy. Also, these monsters are a joke now. Whew, man, I am just enjoying breezing through these things. This is nice. Oh man, okay, I'm just basically grinding money at this point. And by the way, you actually can go back in there and play that again if you so wish. The lazy butt in me is asking, like, why would you ever do that? But I kind of answered my own question in that you get a lot of money. Especially in this area where you can actually spend a lot on dojo moves, it might very well be worth it to you. To be honest, it's not a super bad grinding spot, but I am honestly just not about that. I am not about that. Maybe later, if I get really desperate, I'll do it, but eh. Alright, so I'm gonna take out these two real quick. Surprise! We're up here now! With our newfound riches, we're gonna take a quick peek at what we can learn from the dojo, because we're swimming in it now. We don't need to worry about money. Money? What's that? You mean the thing I wipe my butt with? Except when it comes to brown... Okay, maybe I'm not quite at the level of wiping my butt with money yet. That's when I have enough spare cash to purchase Brown Rage. But for now, we'll stick with our chump change techniques. Alright, 5 wins. Okay, the thing about this that's kind of weird is that you actually have to manually equip your reflector. They couldn't just, I don't know, equip you with the default one that you already have. Just naturally. See, it just X's it out, and you have to actually go into your equipment, equip Divine Retribution, blah 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 blah, and then do 5 hits. We're not going to be using reflectors for a while. We're just future-proofing. Eventually, we'll get to that point again. But for now, we're sticking with our glaives since that's the newest and shiniest thing that we have. Next up is Spirit Armageddon, which is power up for the Rosary. We'll practice the Spirit Armageddon Rosary technique. Take these tips to heart and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I get it. And you guessed it, we actually have to go and manually equip it ourselves. Maybe I'm just a lazy butt, okay? I have quite a lazy butt. I acknowledge this. Oh, that's actually a really long combo. That is quite the long combo. Check that out. All right, well, here we go. We're up to 20, 30, 40, 50, 50 and some change. If you want combos and you want your armor up, Rosary is probably the way to go. Honestly, you would probably do better at those special devil gates with a Rosary instead because of the shield that you have. So, you know, stuff to keep in mind. And the last thing that we can actually afford is this. It's Wailing Mirror. It just increases the attack power of your mirror and it doesn't do much of anything else. I don't know why we need a tutorial on this, but okay. At some point, I really wish that they just gave you the stupid technique and didn't make you go through all these hoopty-laws to learn it, quote-unquote. So yeah, Wailing Mirror is interesting. You have to equip both mirrors on your main attack and your sub-attack, and then it increases your power. So, let's do it like that, and then sub. And then there we go! Hit it once, and it's like, good job! You learned how to equip things! And, oh, he's happy with just one hit. That's fine. Well, there you go. We got another Holy Bone M, which I kind of need now after I spent a bunch of them. There you go. And there you go. We have gotten everything except Brown Rage with change to spare. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. I was kind of concerned that I'd have to come back and like be like, hey, Demon Fang. I'd have to be like, we have to backtrack because I didn't get these attacks and blah 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 blah. But no, we got it all well and good. So we're gonna go ahead and leave things off here because we've done a lot. I thought that this is gonna be a pretty simple one, but then, oh right, the Demon Gate / Devil Gate, whatever you want to call it as. So, that happened, and now we have all of our techniques. So, no complaints, except for Demon Gate being hard, but whatever. Anyway, with that, the sun is rising just in time for the next episode, where we actually move on to the next area. as sad as I am to be leaving this music, I am excited to be getting a move on to Sei-an City. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.